Hello everyone, how you all doing? And welcome to the live watch along between Benin and Egypt in the AFCON last 16, guys. I hope you're all doing well. I hope you're all doing fine, guys. The game is about to start. Sorry I'm a little bit late. I've been on Mo's channel. I've just been debating on there, getting through. Obviously, the big news today, which RUBEN has been sacked as Manchester United manager. How are we all feeling? I hope you're all doing well. I hope you're all doing good, guys. Thank you so much for joining me today, you absolute legends. Let's get straight into it, guys. Guys, I hope you're all doing good. Yeah, look. You know, it's a very difficult day, to be honest with you. It was a very difficult day, but we have to move on. As Man United fans, of course, we have to move on. That's how we do, guys. That's how Man United do. We've been through tragedies. We've done a lot, guys. So it's about Man United moving on, of course. Kickoff in this game is underway, guys. Absolutely. Kickoff is underway. And, let me just close this up if I can. Yeah, kickoff is underway. Benin against Egypt. I hope you're all doing well, guys. Thank you so much for joining me today, you absolute legends. Thank you, absolute diamonds. Thank you so much for joining me today, guys. Really appreciate it, of course. Really appreciate it, of course, guys. Absolutely. Yeah, guys. Look, how you feeling? How you feeling? How you feeling about the game? Are you feeling good? Are you feeling good? Are you feeling good, guys? I mean, obviously, it's a tough one. Hi, Sal. Absolutely gutted the women has been sacked. I really hope we don't get a Southgate or someone like that. I think many of us echo that same feeling, the same sentiments, Bobby. Absolutely. We feel the same way, mate. Marky Mark, the legend. What's going on, my friend? Hope you're doing well. Afternoon, Sal in the community. How are you, my friend? Very good to see you, mate. Absolutely gutted by the club sacking AMORIM, Ineos, and the Glazers out. Enough is enough. Absolutely. That should be the energy, guys. Not blaming it on AMORIM, because AMORIM didn't get sacked because he's football. AMORIM got sacked because he spoke up against the owners. And anyone who's against that can just go, honestly, I tell you what, that's what annoys me the most. People are going, oh, you know what, he got sacked because, you know what? It's football. It's results. It's because of the ownership. He called that the ownership. It's as simple as that. You know what I mean? But people are trying to put 2 and 2 together and get 10. You know what I mean? The man's faced criticism from day one, and now they can't handle a little pushback that makes me sick. Exactly that, mate. I mean, narcissism, behavior. Glazers and Ineos out now. Come on, Benin, says Kenny. Yeah, come on, Benin. You want to knock out Egypt? Big up, Bobby. What's going on, my friend? I'll be doing well. I'm up for Benin today. Big up, my friend. Roy, RUBEN AMORIM forever. A Red Devil he's a legend, mate. I don't care what people say. RUBEN AMORIM will go down as a legend, guys. I don't care what people say. Whatever they want to say about it, he will go down a legend. Absolutely. But guys, Benin against Egypt. Guys, good game, guys. Very interesting game, of course, guys. I haven't had the chance to read for you the lineups. In goal for Egypt is El Shawani. We got Hani in the right back. We got Ibrahim centre back alongside Rabia as centre back. Hamdi as a left back. We got Atia as a central midfielder. They're playing a 4-3-3, guys. They've got the central midfielder is Fatih. The number 20 Adel. They got Mohamed Salah, of course, of Liverpool. They got Omar Mamouche of Man City. And Trezeguet, guys, there. In regards to Benin, they got Dan Ginu in goal. They got the left back, the Roche. They got the centre backs, Tijani and Verdon. Right back is Uru. The central midfielder is Doku, alongside Di Amelda and Emeroon. The up front, they got Aletan, Ayagun, and Aloko. Those are the teams, guys, for Benin and Egypt, of course, guys. Benin and Egypt. Hope you're all doing well. Thank you, everyone who's joined me today. I really appreciate it. Big up, Bilal. What's going on? Hello, sir. What's up, my brother? Big up. Yeah, I don't know why this feels like we have hit the lowest point. Absolutely gutted. We got sacked because at the end of the day, some of us with a ball knowledge know that this would have got good, and we've actually cut it off. We've actually cut off any hope. Do you know what I mean? That's what I would say about it. We've actually cut off any hope, any belief, and stuff like that. And I think that's what's the most disappointing thing, in my opinion. Do you know what I mean? Because some of us who actually have a football IQ know that it would have got good, guys. Absolutely. Let me just have a little bit of a sip of Coca-Cola Zero. Thank you so much, guys. I really appreciate you all. Thank you, guys. Roy, he beat 4 teams in the Big Six. And played 40% of the teams at the start of the season from the top 4 from last season. The worst United side to a European final took United from 15th to 5th and rescued a club in debt. Exactly that. And then they throw him under the bus. Big up, Bobby. Sal, I heard Darren Fletcher's interim, and that's what's going to be, mate. My biggest fear, Bobby, my man, is that Darren Fletcher does well, has a new manager bounce. You know how it goes, isn't it? He has a new manager bounce, and then he's given a new contract. He's given the contract, and he's there on a full-time basis. I think that is my biggest worry about Fletcher. Look, I wish Fletcher all the best. I mean, I want what's best for Man United, and I want him to succeed. If he comes into Man United, I'm always going to be the same, guys. I want him to succeed, and that's about, that's all I can say. You heard it right, absolutely. Roy, has anyone watched Darren's tactics? What is the style of play? Usual, my friend, 4-3-3. I believe he plays a 4-3-3 or 4-2-3-1. He was a defensive midfielder when he was playing for Man, so a little bit pragmatic. He didn't do too badly in the youth team, but then again, youth football is a lot different to what, adult football is. You know what I mean? I would say it's a big difference, compared, And yeah, look, I'm disappointed about it. But guys, in football, these things happen. I expected it after the comments at the weekend. I expected it. Ruben Amorim. Look, part of me feels like Ruben Amorim wanted to get the sack. I got part of me feels that Ruben Amorim had enough, and he's just like, oh, I've had enough of this. I'm just going to try and get the sack. But then again, part of me feels like he wasn't trying to get the sack, because if you look at his eyes and stuff like that, he was very upset. He was very upset. It's like something has really happened, guys. Something has really happened, and it's disgraceful, to be honest, guys. It is really disgraceful. Absolutely. Let me just write these. It is really disgraceful, but Man United are a disgrace, guys. I would say it again, people don't quite understand, the ins and outs of Man United and that, Let me just write this. So Egypt 0, Benin 0 after 5 minutes, guys. I hope you're all doing well. Welcome to the stream, you absolute legends. Thank you so much for joining me. Big up everyone. What's your score predictions for this game, guys? Just writing this, guys, real quickly. It's gone with the goalkeeper. Klinios out absolutely all day long. Stephen, what's going on, my friend? Ineos and Glazers out now. We need a full sell only. Absolutely, I agree with that. Spot on, my friend. Absolutely. Let me just get back up to these comments. What's up, my brother? What's going on? Red Devil Legend, big up, absolutely, guys. I don't know what we do. We're gonna have to make moves now, guys. I don't want Darren Fletcher in charge, that's for sure. He beat Ford. I think I read that one. Big up, Roy. So I heard that. Yeah, I read that one. Big up. Let me just catch up with some of these messages. I said, Jaffa, what's going on, my friend? Hope we're doing well. After today's news, the whole day has been just a dull and sad. Amorim seemed to bleed United through and through, and these Muppets go and do this to hide their failure. It's spot on, Jaffa, spot on. Absolute criminals. We could have 3 times Fletcher's on the pitch if we decide to play playmaker manager. Exactly that. Family affairs, like I said before, family affairs. Well, there's a chance for Egypt there. Goalkeeper did well. Roy, the only thing I want this season is Arsenal to miraculously collapse, and that might happen. They have Liverpool and United next. There could be, but I'm looking at Man United at the moment. I'm not really looking at Man United with any faith right now. I'm looking at them. I mean, we could see it. We dominated the game against Aston Villa. We dominated the game against Leeds. We could see things were starting to get better, but obviously, it was the comments that sacked him. It weren't the football. It was the comments, and that's what the most frustrating thing is at the end of the day. Ineos and Glazer out now. We needed a full sell only. Absolutely, I agree with that. Bilal, none of these less protests should start. Put that much pressure on the board. They run away. We need more than protests. We need a lot more. We need something more aggressive, if you know what I mean. Let's support Fletcher and hope he turns out great. Let's hope so, mate. We don't want him to foul. Of course not. Fletcher was a good servant for Man United. I would say that, I wish him all the best. And if it goes well, fair enough. But one thing we have got a little bit of, experience in regards to these type of things in regards to Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. When Ole Gunnar Solskjaer came in, at the end of the day, we remember that. We all remember that. Celtic have sacked manager Wilfried. There you go, guys. Sacks left, right, and center. Prediction for this game is 2-1 to Egypt. There you go. There you go. 2-1 Benin prediction, says Kenny. It's a tough game. It's Benin are not a bad team, to be honest with you. No offense, brother, but who gives a shit about you know what I mean? But he's just comparing, innit? He's just comparing to other teams. It's just comparing, isn't it, mate? Lots of sackings going around. That's the thing. Lots of sackings. Celtic a big club in obviously in Scotland, of course. Where was I? What the hell was I? LMV Rachidu. Right. I'm just writing the substitutes, guys, for you guys. Is it a penalty? They're claiming the penalty. Are Egypt? He didn't win the ball there. He didn't win the ball. Or has he got the offside? He might have been offside, to be honest. Well, they were claiming a penalty. Bless up, everyone. Guys, don't forget, before I start, please don't forget to smash a like on the video if you guys can do it. I'm just writing a couple of things, guys. Sorry about this. I've been such a busy day today. Big up everyone in the stream. Big up. You're going for Benin 1-0. Big up everyone. Big up Bobby. Come on, guys. Jaffa. I hope so, but no manager comes to mind as of now of the permanent job. There's no one really out there. Look, guys, if I was going to give a list, there'd be Zinedine Zidane, Simeone, Conte. That it's not a big list, guys. It's not an impressive list, to be honest with you. We're down to the bare bones of managers. It's down to the last barrel, the last barrel of managers. Do you know what I mean? Bare bones, and it's disgraceful, to be honest, guys. It is disgraceful how much lack of talent there is out there in regards to managers. And we had a good one, but he's gone now. And we're going to reap what we sow. That's for sure, guys. I'll tell you that right now. Bilal, you see, Sal. The thing is, as of now, most managers want that power in transfers, etc. But United will not give that to anyone who comes through. So the question is, who will want to come? This is the thing. They're going to give him the coaching role. It's not going to be a management role. It's going to be first team coach. And I don't think any manager would accept that role. I really don't. I don't think any manager in their right mind would accept that role. Do you know what I mean? And that's what they're going to try and offer. They're going to try and offer that head coach thing. Cross comes in from Benin, headed away from the free kick. Chance for Benin there. Sorry, guys, I'm just writing the subs. Okay. Bilal, will you guys take an interim manager? There will be an interim manager for the next few games, Bilal. Then they were going to appoint someone to the end of the season. And obviously, that's where we get into the danger territory, isn't it? Where who they're going to appoint, what manager they're going to bring in, and stuff like that. You know, it's sad, but guys, we have to move on from it. Bobby, I don't know who would come in and if they even want the job. I know we're the biggest club in the world, but who would come in? I know exactly that. Exactly that. Look, at the end of the day, Man United are going to become more and more of an unattractive proposition for potential managers. I think it's going to be difficult for any manager to walk into the club now. Looking at who owns the club, managers are going to want 100% of the power. They're going to want to pick. One of the biggest things about being a manager is that they're going to want to pick the players. Simple as that. Everything else is irrelevant. They would want to pick the players because they want to build their own team. Do you know what I mean? Bobby, who in the chat would like Southgate? I bet no one. I don't think anyone in their right mind wants Southgate. Shabby wants Spain job or Barca job. Yeah, he'd be mad, man, to go to Man United. Man. Big up, Danny B. How you doing, my friend? Hope you're doing well. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the African Nations last 16, guys. Free kick from Benin, straight at the goalkeeper. Straight at the goalkeeper, guys. Benin, of course, playing in all yellow. Fun enough, Egypt play in Man United colours, don't they? They do play in Man United colours. They've always played in Man United colours. Big up everyone in the stream, guys. Really appreciate you. Yeah, and it's a very somber day. It's a very somber day. It's a very low day, isn't it, at the end of the day? Because we feel, obviously, we know he's been treated unfairly, but it's just the way football goes, isn't it? You don't get what you want. I don't want Maresca, mate. I don't want anyone second leftovers, mate. I don't. Honestly, we've done that before with Chelsea leftovers. I don't want any Chelsea leftovers. We've had enough of Chelsea leftovers. We need to build our own manager, bring our own manager in. I would go for Zidane. I would go for Conte. I would go for Simeone. Those are the choices that I would have. And then I'll go to the next tier. I'll look at Spalletti. I will look at managers of that ilk, you know, a little bit of a disciplinarian, someone like that. You know, I would definitely think about that, looking at that. But we'll have to wait and see what happens, guys. We really do. Get Zidane fast before the World Cup. Before he goes to France, absolutely, Roy. I would get Zidane. I would get him because at the end of the day, no one can say anything to Zinedine Zidane. Zinedine Zidane, one of the greatest players of all time. You know, they won't throw him under the bus. He's got bloody four European Cups, 4 Champions League trophies. You know what I mean? They're not going to throw him under the bus. Absolutely not. You know, so yeah, Zinedine Zidane is obviously a very, very big option, a good option for Man United. Of course, I would like that. But you know what? They probably won't do that. As you said, they probably go and get Southgate. You know, I'm going to be hearing a lot more from it tomorrow, guys. Saviour, evening. I'm hearing that Man United wants a head coach, not a manager. If it's true, let's forget about the top managers. If it's a head coach, it's going to be someone like, how would I say, Potter sort of guy, Southgate sort of guy. It's going to be a puppet. Oh, close from Benin. Darren Fletcher. I've said it. You know, if Darren Fletcher does well, if Darren Fletcher wins a few games, watch what's going to happen. He's going to be given a new contract. You know what I mean? Jose was great too, but they threw him under the bus as well. And why not Zidane? Exactly that. Yeah. What a crazy week. Watch Ineos get carried. Yeah. I mean, how anyone could support Ineos, I don't know. At this moment in time, how anyone could come out there and show their absolute maximum blind support for Ineos is absolutely crazy. You know what I mean? Absolutely mad. I cannot believe some people, what I've seen on Twitter today. You know, some people happy. Absolute nutcases, isn't it, guys? They're absolutely mad. Fletcher's son's midfield pivot incoming. Yeah, against Burnley, Kenny. Don't watch that. Watch it. One of them will play. Family affairs, like I said, family affairs. Here come Egypt on the attack. Chance. And it's cleared off the line. It's cleared off the line, guys. Egypt almost scored there. Mohamed Salah on the left. Nearly got that goal. And it was almost tapped in from Egypt there. Very, very close. Close shave. Right, here come Egypt again, though. Egypt on the front foot here. Cross comes in. Good cross. And it's going to come out. Egypt are way on top at the moment. They're way on top at the moment. Egypt, can they get a shot in? Oh, it's cleared. It's cleared. But Egypt look top. Look, Egypt. This is, you know what? They've got a very good record in the AFCON. They've won the AFCON the record amount of times. Of course, 7 times they won it. So yeah, they're the best team in Africa at the moment. They always seem to turn it on in the latter stages of the tournament. They seem to go on the next level. You know, yeah, they look like very strong at the moment. They look like they're going to win this game. Absolutely. Marky, no more puppets and no more Glazers and Ineos. Full sale. I can't support this. Big up, Marky. I agree with you, mate. I know how you feel, mate. I really do. I know how you feel. I know how the feeling is, mate. I know you can't trust them anymore, you know, at the end of the day. And that, you know, it's going to take a lot for us to trust Ineos again and to trust the Glazers again. I've never trusted the Glazers, but, you know, Ineos are really losing fans at the moment. They're not gaining. Does the manager get a chance? He's probably already said his goodbyes, Bilal. That's probably why he was so upset in the presser. He probably knew. He probably knew in the presser, you know. He probably knew already after the presser. So he probably said goodbye that evening, probably. I would like to think that he said his goodbyes already, yeah. You know, it's not the best thing to happen, of course. But we just have to think forward, guys. We have to think forward and just hope that, you know what, the new manager comes in and we're successful again. Because ultimately, what we have to remember, RUBEN will be fine. RUBEN will get his 20 to 30 million payoff. He's fine. He's a millionaire, so he'll be fine. So, you know, we just have to carry on supporting the football club. That's what we have to do. And ensure that we look after ourselves, and starting with the game against Burnley on Thursday. You know, and the FA Cup, of course, on the weekend, on Sunday. Kenyan, Oliver Glasner refuses to sign a new contract a week later. This happens. I don't want Oliver Glasner. What's the point of sacking RUBEN Amorim when he plays a back three, and then you get Oliver Glasner who plays a back three? I am tired of the back three argument. I do not want Glasner. Anyway, he's doing worse than Amorim. He's doing worse. He's doing worse than Amorim. We just need to get a simple manager, plays a simple formation, and that's it. Get a Zidane. If they're really brave, why don't they try and get Zidane? If they're really brave, why don't they try and get him? You know, if they're really brave, are they brave though? Here come Benin on attack on the left-hand side. Can he get the cross in? He tried to get the cross in. He's got the cross in, but he goes straight to goalkeeper. Yeah, Glasner has been losing a lot of games recently. I don't want him, Kenny. He can't play attacking football. Look at him in the Bundesliga, Wolfsburg. He can't play attacking football. Man United need a proper manager who can play. I'd rather have Ole Gunnar Solskjaer back, you know what I mean? And that is bad. You know, that is bad. You know who they should bring in, guys? You know who they should bring in? Eric Cantona. Eric Cantona. That's what this club needs. Even if it's a 1 or 2 years, get Eric Cantona in. He will fix things. I guarantee you that. Get a coach and get Eric Cantona. They will never be that brave, will they? They will never be that brave to get Eric Cantona in there. United Trey's not a Man United fan, Roy. He's an opportunist. That's it. You know what I mean? An absolute clown. You know, he has a big Twitter following, but watch his YouTube. His YouTube's useless. He's crap. The funny thing is about Twitter, right? Twitter, you can manipulate Twitter. You can pretend you're something you're not. When you come onto YouTube, you have to articulate your opinions and articulate yourself in a certain way. And you have to show yourself and be brave and talk. Well, look at his YouTube. You can't have 1 million Twitter subscribers, right, or followers, and have like 1,000 or 10,000, whatever, YouTube subscribers. It doesn't work. I see Vavel's work in all this and this weird gang. Yeah, it was a gang up. It was a gang up, Kenyan. It was a gang up. It was a heist on Ruben AMORIM. You know, Kenny. You know what he is. You know, and people need to remove that guy from Man United completely. I'm telling you, he's a clown. You know, they need to remove him. These fake fans using Man United like that. You know what I mean? Knows nothing about the football club. You know. So 0-0 between Egypt and Benin, guys. So far, it's been a little bit equal. Play's been a little bit back and forth. Of course, the big game, guys, is that on Friday. I think it's Cameroon against Ivory Coast, isn't it? No, Cameroon against Morocco. Sorry, Cameroon against Morocco on Friday. So we'll either have Mbremo or Mazrui coming home on Friday. It's the battle of who's coming home first. Who would you want to come home first, guys? Would you rather Mazrui or Mbremo? I'm going Mbremo. I think we need Mbremo back. I think Mbremo would be more important on attacking sense. I think he'd be more important, definitely. So Mazrui or Mbremo, definitely Mbremo, I would say. Olatan of Benin has got a yellow card. The number 18, he's got a yellow. Yeah. Yeah, it was an elbow. Goodness me, that was a dangerous elbow there, guys. You know, he could have been in trouble for that one, to be honest. He could have been in trouble for that one. Thank you so much, Bilal. Yes, guys, don't forget to smash a like on the way in. If you guys can do that for me, absolutely fantastic. Thank you so much on this AFCON Watch-Along last 16, of course. Don't forget, I will be doing more watch-alongs for the AFCON, guys, coming up over this next few days, of course. So keep it locked. I am doing a Man United watch-along, of course, on Wednesday. Well, Thursday for me. It kicks off on the Thursday, but it will start on Wednesday. Burnley away. It's not an easy game as well. You know, United should do the business, though. Benin look a very organized team, though. They do look a very organized team. They do look like they're in control. Here they are on the attack. Here they are. The other guy needs to, he needs to spread the play a little bit. The other player needs to run. He's following him. You need to run and spread the game. Benin on the attack. Yeah, he needs to spread the game. Needs to spread the game out a little bit. Whilst he's running with that ball, you need to go the other direction. You know. But they aren't playing too bad, Benin. I haven't seen too much of them, of course, but yeah, they impressed me so far. Any ballers you found, Sal? For Benin, I'm looking at the moment. At the moment, I can't really find any that really stick out for in my head at the moment, what I'm seeing. But I'm looking at their midfield. Almeida, Doku, and Imiran. So Doku and Imiran are those players. Yellow card for Egypt. Ayagun up front, guys. He's another one, a loco as well. I mean, they've got some decent players there. You know, they've got some decent players there, and that can make a difference. The number 7, the number 17, the number 7, shall I say? A loco. He's only a 19-year-old player. He plays up front for Benin. He plays for a team called NK Costasija. NK Costasija. He's on loan from Legacy FC. So it's very interesting to see these players and watch these players because they're not valued that much. You know, they're not expensive. You know. Will Kobe get his transfer now? I don't know, mate. Depends what Man United bring in, Kenyan. If Man United bring in anyone, yeah, he'll go. I mean, what's the point with this ownership? We can't expect anything. No. We're doomed, guys. It's doom and gloom FC, guys. We're doomed. Man United are doomed. This ownership is rubbish, guys. You know what I mean? And we've been cursed with this ownership for 20 years, you know? It's a rubbish ownership. Yeah, he would start, even though his brother, he shouldn't start because what his brother did. Kenyan, Lo, what's if Garnacho and behind both managers getting sat? Lo, some weird player power. Garnacho doesn't play for Man United anymore, so I don't know why, but he did like the Instagram post or something like that, didn't he? He's a scumbag, lacks of class. He lacks class, mate. He's got no class, scumbag. So Benin are making a substitute already. It looks like it's an injury. Looks like an injury. The 20. Here they are on attack. I would say that Benin have had a bit more of the game, to be honest with you. They've been a bit of the better side so far. I mean, Egypt have had a couple of opportunities, but I think they've been the better side so far, in my opinion. Bilal. And yeah, just forgot that pick. I like the Instagram post when AMORIM got the sack. Yeah, classless, mate. Lack of class. That's why he couldn't play for Man United. He doesn't have any class, mate. That's exactly why he couldn't play for Man United. Doesn't have the class to play for Man United. You know what I mean? So yeah, let these people be. Let these people be. You know, and let them cry. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, they're going to amount to nothing. They're not going to win anything, guys. They're not going to win anything. They're not going to amount to anything. So there's no point worrying about them. Dosu came on and Tosin has come on. Ayugun, I was just talking about Ayugun up front. He's come off, guys. Qatar will never save us now. The lies that were circulated about Qatar, guys, the lies for Jim Ratcliffe in particular, you know, that was splurted. I mean, unbelievable, you know. Made up a lot of lies. He did. A lot of lies. Sheikh Jassim Hamid doesn't exist was one of them, wasn't it? And then obviously Sheikh Jassim Hamid does exist because obviously he's been seen at the World Cup Championship and things like that. Catch it by the goalkeeper for Benin, guys. Good play there. You see the people, though. You see the people who support what Ineos are doing, and the people who don't support what Ineos are doing. There's a big difference. You can tell, isn't it? Obviously, Mark is you know, criticizing Ineos and the Glazers. Fair play, you know. Nil, guys. 33 minutes gone already. It's gone quite quickly, this game, guys. Let me know your feelings. Football chat evening. We're just having a little chill, watching the game, guys. Egypt against Benin in the AFCON last 16. Bilal, the people who support Ineos are just retards who have no knowledge about the game. Exactly that. You know what I mean? They're all clowns, mate. That's what they are. That's what they will always be, my friend. Clowns. That's what clowns do. Be clowns. Big up everyone who's joined me for the first time as well, guys. Really appreciate you. Thank you so much for joining me. Don't forget to smash a like on the way in, guys. Should Manchester United have ultras like AC Milan, Inter Milan, Real Madrid to get rid of the greedy ownership? Yes, Samuel. It's something that I've been talking about for a while. Ownerships have to answer to the fans on the pitch after a game in Italy. Like Inter Milan, the ownership has to go to the away to the end where they're standing and stand there and answer to the fans. You do need ultras. You do. Man United need a little bit more aggression. I said it. That the protests are too weak. They're basically singing a song to the Glazers. That's basically all they're doing. And I just feel like the protests are just too weak, in my opinion. You know, it needs to be more aggression, potent. It needs to affect their pocket. Ineos and the Glazers will move when it affects their pocket, you know. 53% possession for Egypt. They're just slightly above the 46% for Benin, guys. Benin's play is more purposeful, I think. Here they go. They're in the attack here. Oh, he's trying to look for a penalty there. Yeah, it's a poor cross, to be honest. It was a poor cross. Here's Salah on the ball. Good ball there. Here come Egypt. Oh, brushed off the ball. It was brushed off the ball there quite easily. Good defending. Good defending. Strong. But obviously, there's going to be rumors, guys, in regards to the new managers and things like that. There's going to be obviously lots of words and lots of sound bites and things like that coming out and things like that, guys, of course. Samuel, have you got any new music in the pipeline? Not at the moment, Samuel. I think I packed up the music a long time ago. At the moment, don't have time to do the music anymore. The music industry is just, it's not what it used to be. So I don't have any music planned, no. I've got music that is there that I could release, but not at the moment, to be honest with you. I don't think I'll be releasing any music. I've got a couple of songs there, some big ones as well that are just sitting there in the email, you know. Egypt with the ball here in the Benin half. In the Benin half. Egypt keeping the ball quite well. They're keeping the ball quite well. They're doing all right. But Benin just look like they're going to be playing this counter-attacking game. Foul on Hani. Hani's going to be fouled. Looks like a dangerous one there. Oof. There's a lot of aggression in this tournament so far. Lots of dangerous tackles. I'm a little bit worried. That's why I was worried about Bremo and I was worried about these players, Ahmad and that, because of the aggression and things like that. That's what I was more worried about. Luckily, we got Cameroon against Morocco on Friday. So hopefully obviously one will go home, one of our players, whether it's Mazraoui or it's Mbeumo. I just can't see Cameroon. I can see, actually, what do I think? It's a tough game. Can Morocco beat Cameroon? I hope so. I hope so. We do need Mbeumo back. It's a free kick to Egypt here. Salah's going to take the free kick, guys. You can use MTV Studios in Camden Town for a shoot a music video. You can, yeah. Been there a few times. Yeah, you can go to MTV Studios. Definitely can go to MTV studios, but yeah, I used to go to my own studios. I used to have my own studios. We used to go. We used to be actually creative with our music videos. You know, there's a lot of people who are not creative with their music videos. They're very simplistic. Green screens and that. Bilal, I don't know what the players will think of this point. I bet they were all naive, the manager, and now the mood will be toxic, which AMORIM had. There'll be some people who are happy, you know, you probably know guesses to who they are, and there'll probably be some people who are unhappy and no guesses to who they are. And obviously it's going to divide. Sacking managers always divides. You know, AMORIM was a likable character. You know, is it chilly over there in Dubai? I'm in Abu Dhabi, Bilal, but no, it's not chilly at all. No. If you go out right now in a t-shirt, maybe it is 20 degrees at the moment. So if you go outside in a t-shirt, yeah, maybe it'll be a bit chilly, but it's not as warm as it is in the summer. It's the winter at the moment, but it still gets up to 20, 25, 30 degrees. You know, over here in Abu Dhabi, it still gets to about 25, 30 degrees. Start game, guys. Just stopping the game. They keep stopping the game, starting the game, injured, non-stop. What's going on with this? This bloody the AFCON last 16, and all they're doing is messing around, getting injured on the floor. This happened yesterday and the day before. Get up. How do you be here till midnight? Bilal, if you go to the Desert Safari Dubai, it's pretty chill. I've been there. It's definitely not cold like Europe, though, is it, Kenny? You should know now. You went to Milan the other day, Kenny, didn't you? So it's the same over there in Oman. Whereabouts are you in Muscat, Bilal, isn't it? Isn't you in Muscat? It does get chilly, but it's not chilly at all. I don't think it's chilly. I come from London, for goodness sake. You don't know what chilly is. You don't know what chilly is. I come from London, you know, minus. Just come back from Italy where it was -1, -2 some nights. The levels are different. There's levels to this game, you know. Guys, 42 minutes gone, 0-0 between Egypt and Benin. Not a great spectacle so far, have to admit. Manchester United should bid for Manchester United fan Cole Palmer and Moises Caicedo. They would never do that. That's the thing. That would be lovely, Samuel. That would be lovely. Of course it would. But they would never do that. They won't put out the money. You know, for that sort of money, you need obviously Ineos and things like that. Oman is a beautiful country. Although one thing I'll say about Oman, they got to stop the visas. You know, just to transit in Oman, you have to have a visa. Hey, Sal, you in Abu Dhabi? Yes. Can you send me the perfume? My family will bless you. If you let me know, we'll send you the address. A perfume? You wear perfume, Jaffa? What perfume? Scent. Yeah, I'm going to get you. There's this really, really nice place in Abu Dhabi called Musafa. I'm going to get you one of the nice perfumes from there. There's so many different types of perfumes over here. So many different types. When you go to the malls, all you can do is smell them. Been sick since Saturday, Bernard. Sorry about that. Had to rest today per doc's orders. Was livid to do so. Still can't believe that anti-AMORIMs now want Glasner, who plays the same system. Mate, they don't know what the woods from the trees, mate. That's what they do. No, joking, Jaffa, I will, you know. If Man United win something, you know what I mean? I'll get you a nice bottle of perfume, mate. Guys, is this like, what's going on in this game? Is it just me, or is this, how long do they take? Is he that injured? Is this player that injured? Who is it? Oh, if it's someone, this is what I'm talking about. It's Mamouche. Is it Mamouche? Who is it? Yeah, I mean, a lot of them, they don't really get football. They don't really get it. They don't. They think they get it, but they don't. They don't get the soul of football. They don't get it, and they call it soccer, for goodness sake. They wouldn't even have a clue that this tournament is going on at the moment. The AFCON is going on. They wouldn't even have a clue about it's going on. You know what I mean? Trying to see who the injured player is. It would be nice if they put up some bloody text to see who it is. Right. Oh, it's Mohammed Hamdi. It's Mohammed Hamdi. It's not Mamouche. It's Mohammed Hamdi. Well, wish him a speedy recovery. Straight to the goal. It's going to be a bit of injury time now. It's going to be a bit of injury time here. Thank you, everyone, for joining me. Don't forget to smash a like on the video, guys. If you guys will do that for me. Thank you for joining me. Do you think Mido was a good player? Yes, Mido was a very good player. Formerly of Ajax, went to Tottenham, if we all remember. Very outspoken. He works in media now in Egypt. So Mido was a very good player. I think before Salah came around, Mido was Egypt's best player. I think he was their greatest ever player. All right. Clearance away. Can we get a game, guys? Last night's game weren't too bad. It was all right. It weren't too bad. Of course, South Africa made it interesting in the last minute. They got that goal in the last minute. It was too little, too late. Cameroon deserved the win. I just hope we get top four. Yeah, it's going to be difficult somehow. You know, so many teams are fighting for it now, Bilal. You know, Aston Villa have pulled away. They're like 10 points ahead of us and things like that. You know, it's going to be very difficult. If Man United get in the Europa League, they could build from there, maybe win the Europa League and stuff like that. It's just wasting another year, isn't it, to be honest? And that's what it is, you know? Big up everyone, by the way. Thank you so much, guys. If you're new, please don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Thank you so much. If you're new, guys. Do you think Victor Gyökeres is a Premier League flop? Yeah. Yeah, very much so. At the moment, it would be deemed that, yes. He misses Ruben Amorim. Ruben Amorim, another player that Ruben Amorim made. You know what I mean? Because apparently I've been gaslighted to thinking that Ruben Amorim doesn't make any players, young players and stuff like that. He's not good with young players. Guys, we're 3 minutes into 5 minutes injury time here. 0-0 between Egypt and Benin in the last 16. Guys. Can we get a goal before half time? Not like that, we're not. Thrown to Egypt. Here come Benin on the counter-attack, though. They've got a counter-attack here. Here they go. Is it? Oh, good tackle. Defender did well. Benin were clean through there. They were clean through there. They played well. They played well. It's a long ball. Another young talent. Look, all I hope for Bilal is that he goes to another football club and he succeeds. That's all I hope for. He does well somewhere else. That is the best form of revenge is success, isn't it? Be successful. William, good morning, good evening. How you doing, my friend? Hope you're doing well. Numb, mate. Just numb. What's the bloody point? Useless ownership, average and washed up players doesn't equal sack manager. Lots of words, mate. We all know why he was sacked. Only the idiots will think that it's because of his results. It's because he called out the ownership. Now, even non-Man United fans who don't like Man United particularly are backing Ruben Amorim on this one. They're saying that, oh, you know what? So you can't call out the owners. So what is this? A democracy or what? You can't call out the owners. Do you know what I mean? It's ridiculous. It should be half time now, guys. Nice bit of skill for Salah. Half time, guys. It's Benin 0, Egypt 0. That was one of the most quiet halves I've seen of the tournament so far. Nothing really happening, guys. 0-0, fairly even, if I'm going to be honest. It was a fairly even. Bernard, did you see the photo Ramona posted of Amorim? The smile says it all. He's glad he left. Toxic club. I'm glad for Ruben Amorim. I'm happy for Ruben Amorim. I am actually really happy for him because you know what? He's getting away from a toxic club, you know, and he's gonna go somewhere else and he's gonna do well. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, no doubt about that. He's a very young manager. He's only 40 years old. You know, he's gonna go somewhere else and he's gonna do well. You know, so I don't think he worries. He's got money in the pocket. Rebuild his career. He might go back to Sporting. You never know. Might go back to Sporting. Don't be surprised if he did. I think there'll be a lot of people out there who would look at Ruben Amorim. You know that? I think there'll be a lot of teams out there who would look at Ruben Amorim right now. I think they'll look at Ruben Amorim and think, you know, if we back him, you know, maybe we can do that. Maybe we can do that. I guarantee he's going to end up in Serie A or something like that, and he's going to rebuild his career. He's going to do well, you know. And fair play to him. You know, fair play to him. Absolutely. All right, 57% possession for Egypt, 42% for Benin. Only shots on target, 1 each. Guys, not very good. Lots of fouls. Very, very scrappy game, I would say, guys. Very, very scrappy game. Absolutely. Welcome aboard, guys. Don't forget to smash a like. If you guys can do that for me, that'd be absolutely fantastic. Thank you so much for joining me on this very somber and annoying day. It is annoying, isn't it? I've not even looked at social media, guys. I've not even looked. I ain't even bothered looking at Twitter and things like that. I don't bother. I don't bother looking at Twitter. I don't bother looking at any of that. You're gonna see the same old people rumbling on, isn't it? You know, going on and on and on. You know what I mean? We got everyone, guys. Thank you very much for joining me. William, they done it because it's cheaper than buying players. Spin, spin, spin. Well, all the morons got what they wanted. Happy, they're happy. Hope they're happy. Yeah. And I hope they come out apologizing when the next one, you know, when the next one, fouls as well. Mark has gone live and the title is Glasner wants the job. I want the job. Doesn't mean I'm going to get it, does it? You know, Glasner would be a huge mistake. The guy is weak. He's a Crystal Palace manager, guys. He manages Crystal Palace. He's a Crystal Palace level manager. At least, like, you think about Ruben Amorim, right? Ruben Amorim done it in the Champions League. Playing the same formation, by the way. You know, and people are saying, let's get Glasner. It's crazy. It's insanity. I prefer Areola. Be honest. You know what I mean? Glasner does not play attacking football. Good evening, FM. How you doing, my friend? Hope you're doing well. Good to see you, of course. Good to see you. Big up everyone who's joined me today. Really appreciate everyone, of course. Halftime here in Morocco, guys. It's Benin 0, Egypt 0. Not the best half in the world, but indeed it's still 0-0, guys. On this Monday evening, where I am, guys, 8:55 in the evening. On the day that RUBEN AMORIM has been sacked as Manchester United head coach, apparently. You know, absolute madness, isn't it? Nothing to write home about in that half, guys. It was a very stop-start game, lots of injuries. I think that maybe Benin had a little bit of the better of the game, if I'm being honest with you, but nothing to write home about. Definitely not. Massive stadium. Not a fan of the running tracks around the stadium, to be honest. Does take away from the game a little bit. That's why, like in Roma and places like that, they're trying to move away from the Olimpico, isn't it? They don't like the running track. William, what did Jack Nicholas say in the film, You Can't Handle the Truth? Feels like, yeah, I said that earlier, mate. Nuts, brother. Good luck, Cameron. Thank you. Exactly. Some people can't handle the truth. That's exactly what it is. Jack Nicholson said it, I think, and Tom Cruise. Some people just can't handle the truth. And that's about it, guys. That's all I would say. You know, some people can't handle it. Yeah. Bear me a second, guys. Coming back. Sorry, guys, I'm back now. I am indeed back. Sorry about that. Thank you, guys. Welcome back to Stretford Post and welcome to the AFCON, guys. Last 16 game. 0-0 between Egypt and Benin. Two big chances for Egypt in the game, but Benin have done their fair share of attacking as well. They have. They had one cleared off the line as well, Egypt. Big up everyone in the stream. Big up everyone who continues to support the channel. And we continue to preach the truth, guys. Preach the truth. That's what we do on this channel, guys. We preach the truth, as we always do. Big up everyone. Just waiting for the second half to start, guys. On this eventful day, guys. Very, very eventful day. Especially for Manchester United fans. Come on, guys. We need a goal in this game. Add a little bit of entertainment, guys. Can we get a goal in this game? Can it happen? Or will it go to penalties like the other night? That was entertaining, that one. Tunisia being knocked out by 10-man Mali. I haven't forgotten. Koulibaly was sent off really early on in that game. And Tunisia came back to win the game. Unbelievable. Mali came back to win the game. Unbelievable. The great thing about what would have been a good thing is that Ineos came out and said, look, you know what, we understand AMORIM's frustration. You know, we're looking to help him and looking to support him. We believe in him as a manager. And we want to bring in the players that will help him succeed. That's what they should have said, you know. For them to come out and be defensive and, you know, and things like that, it just goes to show a lot about them, who they are, you know what I mean? It just shows you everything what they are, to be honest with you. You know, everything what they are is exactly that. Yeah. So who are favorites for this tournament? Some people. Some people, they're just so egotistical and narcissistic, they can't take a little bit of criticism. And when they talk about criticism, they take it seriously and personally. And, you know, Cameroon, says Daz. Good chance. They've got a big game against Morocco on Friday, Daz. Massive game against Morocco. It's the battle of who comes home first. Is it going to be Mbeumo or is it going to be Mazraoui, guys? Who's going to come home? Is it Mazza or Mbeumo? Hello, Rajat. How you doing, bro? Hope you're doing well. Good to see you, mate. Hope everything is blessed with you. Good to see you. Big up every single body, of course, supporting the channel. Morocco, they've got the home advantage, isn't it? They've got the home advantage. You have to say that. They've got home advantage. Egypt are always dangerous. But depends on this game. You know, it's very tight. There's a lot of teams like are very evenly matched in this tournament. What I've noticed is very, very evenly matched teams, you know. Some people, some fans are celebrating sacked managers and didn't realize the main issues are at the top of the side. The idiots, mate. So all you can say, you just don't entertain idiots. That's it. Prats. They're also enemies of the club. You know, they're worse than the Glazers, those sort of people. You know? So they facilitate it. At least the Glazers know what they are. They don't even know what they're absolute prats. You know, that's the thing. You know? I'm glad AMORIM's relieved. I'm glad he's out of this shit show. I'm glad he's out of this mess. I'm happy for him. I'm happy for him. He's going to go. He's going to get a big payoff. He'll be fine. But my biggest concern is Manchester United, what we do going forward. You know, I'm worried about the board that own Manchester United at the moment. And are they going to spend any money this January? Are they going to help the new manager or interim manager to succeed? And it doesn't look like they're going to do that. You know, this is all going to be a smokescreen. No, this is all going to be a smokescreen, so it's not spending any money. Sack the manager now. Don't have to spend any money because we had to pay off RUBEN AMORIM. That's what it's going to be now. That's going to be the narrative. That's what they're going to do. Do you know what I mean? Keep some players, but new manager has to get out, be out of these same average players. Don't get it that much, mate. And the cycle goes round and round, Rajat, you know? It's going to be impossible. You can't teach these players, some of these players, to play better. It's what they are. Some of them have been there since 2013, 2014. You know? Big up everyone, guys. Morocco or Algeria, says. Yeah, good Algeria. I'd love Ancelotti, just my opinion. Big up, Daz, you're entitled to your opinion. Ancelotti would be a very, very good choice, but he's at Brazil at the moment, isn't he? He's managing Brazil. So I think we lost the boat on that. Look, at the moment, in my opinion, Daz, it will be Simeone, Conte, Zidane. for me. And then, you know what I would love, though? Something way out there. Like I said earlier, something out there. Eric Cantona. Bring Eric in. Bring Ken Garrick in. But they won't be able to handle his personality. He'd be gone in 2 weeks. They won't be able to handle his personality. David Beckham should come into Man United. That's who should come. It's about time David Beckham helped Man United, right? Ever since he left Man United, he's not helped Man United. It's about time David Beckham came back and helped Man United. He's a smart guy, David Beckham, you know. Built Miami FC, you know, probably the most famous club in America now. Daz, I would have said yes a few years ago. I just think he's too commercialized now, if you know what I mean. He's more of in the Gary Neville sort of camp, you know. Here's a trick, though, Daz. Here's a trick. Let's get Gary Neville, Nicky Butt, and Paul Scholes, because they seem to know everything about Man United, don't they? They think they know everything. They think they're the oracle of Man United, right? So why don't they come in Man United? Why don't they come into Man United, and why don't they try and you know what I mean? Roy Keane and Cantona, yeah, imagine that. Madness. Why not? That would be amazing. I would love that. I would watch that every single game. David Beckham comes back and no one will be able to say no. Bilal Beckham. I mean, one of the biggest players, you know, is David Beckham. David Beckham needs to come back to Man United. You know, he hasn't played. He hasn't gone back to Man United for, you know, since he left. You know, Michael Carrick. You know what I would say, Rajat? I'm not going to write off Darren Fletcher. I'm going to support Darren Fletcher. I'm going to hope that Darren Fletcher does good. I'm not going to write him off. However, I would say that he is a bit of a puppet. He is a Glazer puppet. He's been there years. He's worked under them for years, and he's been there for years. Nicky Butt left Man United because he couldn't handle the regime. He couldn't deal with the Glazers. But Fletcher could. There's a reason Darren Fletcher and his two sons are in the first team squad. Ahead of Musa, you know, ahead of Ibrahimov. Won't be surprised then putting Darren Fletcher as interim coach. Yeah, he is going to be the interim coach. I think so. Unless they go and get someone now, you know. If Glasner's handed in his resignation, what can we say, guys? What can we say? He's like a Poundland. He's a Poundland Amorim. He's a Poundland Amorim. That's what he is. Absolutely. Big up everyone, guys. Hope you're all doing well. Well, I tell you what, Daz. I think Rude would be better than Fletcher. I think. Title charge. Gary Neville, yeah, the worst manager in Spanish history. The worst manager ever to manage in Spain. That's title charge. I want someone experienced. I want a winner. Like, I know that Fletcher's a winner. And he did win with Man United, and we have to be fair. He did win with Man United. I want him to be. And we have to be fair. But someone like Xavi's managed Barcelona. You know what I mean? Someone like this has managed Barcelona. We played some good football under Rude, Bobby. We played good football under Rude. We were playing the double pivot. You remember? It wasn't perfect, but, you know, something was cooking there, you know. However, I would say, Bobby, I'm not sure about Dutch managers anymore. You know, looking at Arne Slot, looking at Erik ten Hag, looking at various managers, Ronald de Boer and stuff. I'm just not sure. I think their temperament is a little bit different. But rude is rude. You know, here come Egypt on the attack. Here we go. Salah on the ball. Oh, he's been blocked. Whatever happens, we need to get the base. The football was good, Daz. The football was good. We're just not clinical. We couldn't put the ball in the back of the net. That was it. The football was good. We were dominating games. We dominated the game against Villa. We dominated the game against Leeds. And no one dominates these games against Leeds and Villa. And this is the whole thing, you know? This is the whole thing. This is what we mean, you know? We got the basics right. We got the basics right. The fact is we were not clinical. Like, for example, I'll give you a little example. If Sesko puts away that goal against Leeds, we win 2-1 and none of us are even talking. You know, and this is what we're talking about. But Man United ultimately dominated the game. Dominated the game. And you can see that, you know what, the culture was changing. The team was starting to play on the front foot and not this counter-attacking thing. William, welcome to Ineos Glazer Circus. Take a seat and watch them destroy your dreams. Thanks for being part of the nightmare. Big up, my friend. Big up, Sinead. Gary Neville has Ratcliffe ear. That is all. Gary Neville needs Jim Ratcliffe. And I'll tell you why he needs Jim Ratcliffe. Gary Neville needs Jim Ratcliffe because of hotel football. Hotel football is co-owned by Gary Neville. And if they do the regeneration project, a new hotel football will be built outside it. And Gary Neville's best interest is to keep sweet with Jim Ratcliffe and co. But it is he put his own selfish needs in front of the football club. Piss off Liverpool fans are bringing car. I mean, that would be mad, isn't it? That'd be mad. He would never come to Man United, would he? Well, it would be funny, but yeah, it would be funny. He ruined his legacy, though, wouldn't he? He ruined his legacy. Slot is next. Now, I spoke about this earlier. Like, Ruben Amorim gets sacked, right? Spent 200 million, lost about 4 players, brought in 4 players, but lost 4 players. Liverpool spent $500 million, right? Including breaking the transfer record twice. And he's not been sacked yet, Slot, you know? The car was broken, but they didn't fix it. They sacked the driver. Bravo, well done, you utter morons, Glinios. They thought it would be a popular choice. They thought it'd be a popular choice, but nah. The real no. Bilal, such a boring game this is. Bloody boring, mate. I'm telling you. If this goes to extra time, guys, I'm killing me, man. I woke up 5 a.m. today. One thing I've noticed is that a lot of these teams, and it's a bit like international football in general, like even in the World Cup, you get these games like the international football. Teams cancel each other out. They don't really go for the game. International football can be very, very boring. It can be very, very boring, repetitive. Definitely, you know, it's not like league football. But one thing about this African nations, it's given me a chance to look at players. I've already got a list of players that I think are really good, and yeah, it has given me a chance, a little bit of scouting, which I otherwise wouldn't have done, you know. So it's good to see. Also on Ahmed and Mbeumo and Mazraoui watch, of course we are doing that as well. Looking forward to the Cameroon and Morocco game on Friday. Looking forward to having one of our guys back home. It's a shame there is not Ineos, not Ineos. Goodness me. Glasner said he wants the job, but at the end of the season. Glasner could duck out. Glasner could get lost. I don't want to hear Glasner. Didn't he get schooled by Ruben Amorim just a couple of weeks ago? I don't want to hear that. Glasner is not the guy, guys. He's not the guy, man. Honestly, if Man United get Glasner, flipping hell. What you doing, Sal? Our board should be doing which is hilarious. Yeah. What I'm doing right now, exactly that, Bilal, is what Ineos should be doing right now. In fact, they should have some of them in the stadium. Here come Egypt, corner. In fact, they should have some of them in the stadium, guys. You know, I've been streaming all day. I'm here. I'm doing them because you know what? I'm going to spot some talent. You know what I mean? That's what I'm going to do. But no. I'm not Manchester United. Lazy gits. They're all lazy. They get the players that are already known, you know. Oh, he missed it. How did he miss that? My goodness me. How did he miss that? What a save. Was that a save? How did he miss that? Egypt corner. Salah takes the corner. Wow, well played, keeper. Keeper came out quick, but he should score there from there. He was wide open there. Oh my goodness me, he's missed it. That is a massive chance in this game. Massive chance. Rabia, he is a defender, but he shouldn't be missing from there, guys. It was a block. Have players caught your eye, Sal? Quite a few. I spoke about one the other day, Diakite, who plays for Mali on the wing, 20-year-old. Guys, yeah, very, very impressed with Diakite of Mali so far. He's been the one that's really stood out for me. You know, and the fact about Diakite is that he plays on loan at Lausanne, and Ineos own Lausanne, and he's also on loan from RB Salzburg, who Vivel is very connected to the Red Bull group. In this game, I've earmarked a couple of players. Aloko is one of the players I've been looking at. Imarane, Doku. Few players there, guys. I've got a lot on my list. You know what I mean? I like the defender for Benin here. I like the defender for Benin. Big lad, Verdon and Tijani. So look at the two. I've seen some good defenders. I saw a couple of good defenders from South Africa as well. Terrible miss, Bilal. Yeah, big up, William. I'm with you, Sal, brother. Yes, we have to move on as a club, but this one stings a bit more. Sad day, bro. It does sting, mate, and I'm with you, brother. I'm with you. It hurts, mate. It hurts. It does hurt. You know, and it hurts even more when people don't understand. You know, and and it hurts more because I know this football club is on the road to nowhere at the moment. You know, and it's going to hurt us. You know, it hurt me with Erik ten Hag because I knew it's going to harm the football club. I knew this football club it's not the manager. I mean, I don't know how many times they're going to say it. It's not the manager. We were proven right with Erik ten Hag, you know, and here we are with a young up and coming manager like Ruben Amorim, and we've thrown him under the bus. 40-year-old, 3 points from fourth, and not because of football, because he spoke up against the owners. That's why they sacked him. You know what I mean? He spoke up against the owners. They could have took it positively. They chose to take it negatively. They chose to be cowards. That's what they chose to be. Absolutely. Sad day for Man United. Absolutely. Just trying to find this picture. Trying to find this picture of Ruben Amorim of today. If there's any pictures of today. Man City aside another player. Max Alain from Watford. They don't mess about, do they? You know what it is, though? Can I say something, UK Dang? Good owners don't mind the truth. You know, bad owners are narcissists, arrogant, and they can't take it. And nothing that Ruben Amorim said in that presser is like, oh, that's so bad. He can't say that. You know, nothing in that presser was really, really bad. All we basically said is, I'll do my job and I'll leave when I have to leave. And you know, if they don't want me, I'll leave. And that's all basically he said. And they do their job. And they've taken offense. Bobby, Betfair odds: Enzo Maresca 5-2, Darren Fletcher 10-3, Oliver Glasner 4-1, Xavi 9-1. Bloody Enzo Maresca. We're going to get another Chelsea reject. Fluff, my God. Cry it out loud. Give me strength. Enzo Maresca, he done all right at Chelsea, but he spent a lot of money and he couldn't do nothing. You know, we are, oh my goodness me. For him to purchase Garnacho tells you a lot, you know. Yes, it's Insta. The Centre Devils posted it. Oh, in Insta. I'll check it out. Darren, hoping Aram has a great career. I do as well. I wish him all the best. I wish him all the best. Pros went home and put his feet up, having a rest. Yeah, he probably thought, sit down in the Algarve in Portugal, put his feet up. Lovely. He's cool. And he was just going to watch with a popcorn and watch Man United just destruct. That's what he's going to do. He's going to sit there with popcorn and Man United are just going to destruct and go into the abyss. That's what's going to happen, you know. Spend time with his family, you know. Don't have to go down to those trips to London in those bloody cheap trains that they keep sending Man United players on, you know, because they're cheap asses. You remember when Man United used to fly to London? You remember those days? Remember when Man United used to fly to London? Exactly. But, you know, the biggest annoying is the disclosure agreement. You know, I think people should have the right to speak, you know, and this disclosure agreement, obviously, there's going to be a disclosure agreement on Ruben Amorim and stuff like that, you know. There's going to be a disclosure agreement, definitely. So he won't be able to say anything and towards the Glazers and stuff, which is a shame because the fans don't get to see the truth. They don't get to hear the truth. The fans that make this football club, they don't get to hear the truth. And that is the biggest disappointment. You know what I mean? La 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 ding, la 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 ding, la 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 ding, da ding ding ding. La 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 ding, la 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 ding, la 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 ding, da ding ding ding. Ding da ding ding ding. Oh, close from Mohamed Salah. Bilal, the word part is the Sal. The board are backing their decision, not admitting their mistake. Yeah, that's why. Very close from Salah. Sinead, stay off X forms because I have a cerebral palsy and was put off because of my speech. So what do you mean? So you went on Twitter and someone was making fun or what? Big up, Sinead. Hope you're well. Big up, Ellen. How you doing? Hope you're feeling better, Ellen. Hope everything is blessed. Chance a chance of Benin. He saved it. Great chance of Benin there. Really close. Benin almost scored. They almost scored. And now the goalkeeper's injured. From Benin to Bellend. Was a good save. At a cost, though. Big up legends, by the way. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, guys. Really, really appreciate that, guys. Really appreciate y'all, of course. So close. No, I don't. I'm broken like my club. Big up, Ellen. Don't worry, Ellen. Don't worry. Don't worry. We will get back to the promised land. Don't worry, Sinead. We got you. We got you, Sinead. We got you. We got you on this community. We got you on this community. It's a good community, this one. You know what I find Twitter and that very, very toxic, man. So toxic. I stayed off Twitter today. I'll be honest with you, guys. I stayed off Twitter today. I didn't even look at it. You know, I read one tweet and I mute it. That's it. So I don't hear any. I don't even get anyone's notifications. I write a tweet and I mute it. That's how I do. That's how I do. You know. Glazers will never admit one mistake. They've never once admitted a mistake, have they, Bobby? Not once. And neither will Jim. Ellen, if we get Southgate, I'm gone. I will never watch football again in my life. Hey, Ellen, is there any good Norwegian managers out there can we get, please? You know, is there someone out there? Please save us. If we good owners, AMORIM wouldn't have said it. He would have been praising them. Exactly. They should have asked him what he needs to succeed. But no, they just wiped him out. Frauds. Yeah. That's what they said. They should have come out in the media. As I said, they should have come out in the media and said, look, we understand Ruben Amorim's frustration. We have ambitions to improve the club. We are working hard to improve the club. We rate AMORIM very highly. We believe in him and we back him. And we're looking to improve the squad. This is what they should have did. This is what they should have did. But no. Oh, he said that about me. He said that about me. We can't have this. Sack him now. Sack him now. That's probably Wilcox running, crying, you know. That was probably Wilcox crying. That's probably Wilcox crying up. Hey, big up my friend Abif. I will not be shocked if we go for Tuchel in the summer. You know one thing, Beef Bully? I'm at that point, you know, where I just don't care. Do what they want to do. I'm like, whatever, man. Do it. Do what they want to do. AMORIM Outers proud of wanted Sir Alex. AMORIM Outers would have wanted Sir Alex sacked in 1989, and look what happened exactly. They would have. I could see improvements from Man United on the gameplay, on the domination of games. It's not just about scoring goals, guys. You have to get the basics right. We were starting to dominate games, in particular against Leeds and Aston Villa. Let's forget about the result for a while. We were starting to dominate games and control games. No matter what players we had on that pitch, we were controlling the game. Now, imagine if Ruben Amorim was backed with the players that he needs. You know? Goes to tell you, innit? Goes to show you. Goes to show you. But we got the community, guys. This is the best community in the land. And we're going to continue, guys, talking the gospel. That's what we're going to do. Continue talking the truth, guys. Are we going to get a winner in this game, guys? It's very, very sour game. What's going on at the moment? Very, very slow game today. I actually thought this would be a good game today. I thought I was going for 3-3 and all sorts. Oh, what a goal! What a goal that was! Wowza! What a goal, guys! What a goal. Unbelievable goal there from Doku. The one I was talking about. Not Doku, sorry. From Atia. Atia with the goal, guys. Atia with the goal. What a goal. What a strike, guys. Unbelievable strike. Atia with the goal. Well played, mate. Great goal. Well played. Brilliant goal. What a strike. Ellen, they lied to him from the start and didn't even give him a full season. No backing and no signings of his choice of players. They used him like they used us. It's not fair. I want them out. Ellen, what did I tell you many, many months ago? I told you about this ownership. I told you about the Glazers, you know. They never surprise us, do they? What disappoints me even more, Ellen, is that there were some fans, in quotation marks, from the beginning who wanted AMORIM out and not give him a chance. You know, and from the beginning, it's jealousy. It was all jealousy. What a strike that was. Atia gives Egypt the lead. Now Benin have to come out. You see what I mean? You play pragmatic, you can see the goal, you're in problems because you have to change your whole mentality and you have to start attacking. William, one day, guys, this council will be removed from our club. Forever stay strong, people. It's tough. And we have to support our club. We have to support our club. We have to support each other as fans. We are all Man United fans. We all want Man United to succeed. We all bleed red, and that's what we want. We want a successful Manchester United, guys. A successful Man United. That's what we want. You know, one day. Afternoon, sir. Afternoon, Marcus. How you doing, my friend? Hope you're doing well. What a crazy 24 hours. And that was a howitzer of a goal from Egypt. Brilliant goal, Marcus. Brilliant goal. Top quarter. Top bins. Corner to Egypt. And now Egypt will play Haram ball. Bloody hell. What's wrong with these teams? Make it entertaining. You know what I mean? Come on. I know it's nerve-wracking. I know these games get really nerve. Guys, you know what? The funniest thing is, guys, is that I'm going to be doing watch-alongs for the World Cup. That's going to be funny. Watch-alongs for the World Cup, you know? 3 o'clock in the morning, watch-alongs. Yeah, that's going to be crazy, guys. For me, 3 o'clock in the morning. There's a chance of Benin. No. We didn't get it. I do feel like part of me died today. Tomorrow's another day. Big up, Sal and chat. Much love. Don't worry, William. Don't worry. Look, I felt upset as well, William. But I expected it over the weekend after what was said. Because I know what characters we're dealing with at Ineos, you know. And if anything comes out of this, if any sort of positivity, is the fact that we have doubled down and clarified what we've been saying all along, you know. And if anyone wants to support this move, they're clarifying themselves as Glazonomic Ineos bootlickers. That's what they're doing. And that's what they are. We will continue to support the club together, guys. We will continue. That's what we do. We were born like that. We can't help but support the club, you know. But we are more awake now, and we are more aware of what they are: liars, manipulators, sensitive little pillows. That's what they are, you know. Well said. I won't be there for the Burnley game, Sal. I have an exam and join you on the match reaction, mate. Bilal, big up yourself and good luck in your exam, my guy. Not that you need it, and I hope that you succeed, my friend. Really, really praise and to you, my friend, and you know you do well, inshallah. I'm so numb onto our Glazers, Ineos, Inshoot, Isal. I'm just waiting for these guys to leave. I mean, then at this rate, you know, you're at that stage where it's been 20 years, and you just can't see them leaving, you know. Well, Liverpool won't be getting their star boy back. Yeah, That's one good saving grace, isn't it? It's a corner for Benin. Cross comes in. Yeah, I remember my mock exams all way back when. I remember my mock exams back then. Yeah. So the mock exams are like the exams that determine what exams you take in your GCSEs, isn't it, really? It's like what level you go to, isn't it? For your last exam, your main exams. I was never too good at school. I was an artist. I'm an artist. So I was never too good at school. I wasn't one of those clever clogs, you know. I was definitely a good artist. I was a drawer. Oh, goodness. Come on. Can Benin equalize? Can they get a goal to equalize, guys? Can Benin make a chance? They're very slow in their build-up play. Very slow in their build-up play here. Can Benin equalize? Can they get themselves back into this game in the last 16 of the AFCON, guys? They'll be disappointed with that goal. But you know what? Sometimes, guys, you have to hold your hands up and say, well, what a strike that was. So sometimes, guys, you just have to say, that was a great strike. And hold your hands up. Egypt 1, Benin 0, guys. We've got about 15 minutes to go. Marcus, and this new bloody stadium Ineos wants to construct, who the F is going to be paying for it? The taxpayers, my guy. Me and you. Not one single red cent should go towards that monstrosity of a stadium Ineos wants to build. Exactly, Marcus. We want to walk to the right destination and not run to the wrong destination. Well, building a new stadium is running to the wrong destination because you've got to build your team first. And then the rest will work itself out. I'm sure Tottenham Hotspur would much rather play at White Hart Lane with a world-class team than play at that bloody stadium. You know what I mean? Arsenal have not won a league at the Emirates. Maresca, I see being take over Pep in the summer. I do think it's the end of seeing a great. Yeah, I think there was rumors about Maresca a couple of weeks ago in regards to him being earmarked for the Man City job. You know, I don't want him. I don't want any Chelsea rejects. I don't want any Chelsea rejects. I'm tired of Chelsea rejects. Players and managers. I'm done with it. You know, I'm done. I still believe the Glazers might sell at this World Cup being at the, I mean, it's one of them, isn't it? I think it's not Avram. Is it Avram? Or Joel? I think it's Joel Glazer, isn't it? Joel Glazer, who was the reason Man United didn't sell up to Qatar. Probably the reason they didn't sell up to Qatar, you know. Oh dear, knackered, tired. Here come Benin though. Can they do something? Egypt will be playing on the counter attack now. 13 minutes to go. Big up everyone. Big up the new followers, guys. Thank you everyone who's supported me over this last year, guys. 2025 was a great year for Stretford Post. I really appreciate everyone who supported me on the channel. Really do. You're absolute legends, guys. Big up everyone for the unbelievable support over the 2025. Guys, don't forget to smash a like if you haven't already. If you guys can do that for me, that'd be absolutely fantastic. Thank you so much, guys. Really, really appreciate that, of course. Oh, they almost got their Benin. Is that a foul? It's a yellow. He would have got a red there, you know. He would have been clean through. I thought that could have been a red. Marcus, as a Canadian Sal, we've been seeing how American ownership here has ruined our major sports and analytics and yes men, head coaches. They are exporting the same crap in European football. So I say beware. Marcus, I think most of us are already aware of it. Some of us were awake to it and are awake to it, and I'm coming from a guy whose grandma is American, Newport News, Virginia. Americans are no good for European sports, just like Europeans are not good for the Super Bowl. Americans should not be anywhere near football. They should not be near our sport. They're only desperate to be part of our sport because it's profitable. Just like they're desperate to go to Venezuela because of oil. They just want to go. They just want to take our football because it's profitable. They see that the whole world watches it and they want a slice of the pie. And that's basically what it is. There's some things that should be left alone. Man United should have been left alone. How England, right, allowed that takeover is criminal. And how to this day no retrospective action has been taken against that purchase, when back then it was okay, but right now it's illegal to do that now, what they did. And no retrospective action. If you hurt someone 20 years ago, right, and they find out through DNA that you are guilty, you're the guy who done it 20 years later, you still go to prison. William, let the rats keep digging their hole. It's closing in on them. TikTok. Come on, my guy. I totally agree with you, brother. It's always about the bottom line with those folks. I'm sick of it. Football, not many Yanks or Americans, not many of them understand it. They don't understand what's called grassroots football. They don't understand the culture and the heritage of football. Like I'm watching today. I'm watching Egypt against Benin, right? That doesn't happen in any other sport, and I tell you right now, they would never understand that because we're talking about 150 years of history here of football, They would never understand that. They would never understand or take their time out to learn about the Busby Babes, They would never do that. They would never go out there and learn their history, and that's the thing. Now look, guys, I'm not saying that everyone and paint everyone the same brush. Of course, there are some very nice ones, very good ones. There are. A lot of them, especially in particular the owners, the way they own their ownership model is not good for football. It's not good for anything. It's good for their pockets, And then you get people like Jim Ratcliffe who facilitate it. You know what I mean? 9 minutes left, guys. When will you get a rest, Sal? I feel like you are streaming Christmas and New Year drama with Manchester United. I mean, I'm tired, Sinead. I'll be honest, I am tired. I've done 3. This is my fourth stream today. It's my full stream today. Obviously, I've done the breaking news with about the sacking. I've done the morning show early in the morning. And I was on the show with Judge Mo earlier. And now this one, it's 1-1. Oh, it's 1-1. Oh my God. It's 1-1, guys. I cannot believe what I'm seeing. What an error, guys. What an error that was. Wow. Awful. That's what you get when you sit back, though, and you rest on your laurels. When you sit back like that. 1-1, guys. 1-1. Unbelievable. Big up DJ Rejan. How you doing, my Rian? How you doing, my friend? It is unfair to Man United. If I hate watch Man United till Ineos and Glazers get sacked. They will never get sacked, Rian. They will never get sacked, my friend. We had our opportunity, but obviously Jim Ratcliffe facilitated that opportunity. He facilitated them. Sadly, Egypt 1-1, guys, in this game. Benin 1, Egypt 1. Unbelievable. I never saw that coming, you know. I never saw Benin scoring in this game. I really didn't. I'll be honest. I never saw that coming. Serves me right. Football has a habit, you know, slapping you in the face. It does, doesn't it? Really does. Can we get a winner, guys, late on? Fair play to them, though. They didn't give up. They didn't give up. Fair play to them. Bilal, I hear you. Arsenal has a good setup, but they also own the LA Rams, and that team is also very successful. So yes, not all Americans are bad, but that's the exception to the rule, man. A lot of them are. Overall, if you're going to balance it, not everything is bad. No. But yeah, a lot of them are. Difference between a Qatari consortium and an American consortium is that the Qataris will want trophies. Exactly. They don't worship money. Americans just want to make money, even if they got a hollow out the club. Exactly that, Marcus. Exactly that. I live in the Middle East. I live in Abu Dhabi, which is Manchester City territory. Funny enough, I live here, and I tell you what, money is like paper. It's nothing. They care about more about success and development, you know, and being the biggest and the best. That's what they're interested in. They're not interested in the money thing. One, guys. We're into the last few minutes of this game between Benin and Egypt, guys. 1-1. Are we going to have another penalty shootout, guys? Here come Benin on the attack, though. Wow. If they score again, my goodness me. Nah, it's going to be a goal kick. It's going to be a goal kick to Egypt. A free kick to Egypt, excuse me. Here come Egypt on the attack, though. On the right-hand side. Throw into Egypt with about a couple of minutes to go of normal time, guys. Plus injury time. It's the best thing, Marcus. It's the best thing. It's the best thing to happen. It's the best thing to happen. As long as it obviously doesn't interfere with the World Cup, it's obviously the best thing to happen for the AFCON, because it affects a lot of teams. It's already affected us, guys. It's already affected Man United. Man United would have probably beaten Leeds and probably, you know, beaten Wolves if we had our team, and beaten Aston Villa, not lost to Aston Villa. You know, it's already cost us already. Here come Egypt, though. It's a chance. Salah, he missed that one. Oh, my goodness me. Bad miss, that one. Yeah, badness. Oh, it's poor from Salah. You had to do better there, Mohamed Salah. Definitely had to do better there, guys. Here come Egypt though on the attack here. Benin players got cramp. Benin players got cramp. Oh, did he headbutt him there? One, guys. We're in injury time now. We're in injury time, guys. It's 1-1 between Egypt and Benin. Can you believe it, guys? I don't believe it. I do not believe it. This game has been awful, but you know what I mean. We're gonna have to endure more from this game, guys. Ah, goodness me. The keeper for the Benin goal, and that absolute howler. That was an absolute howler. That was an awful mistake. Awful mistake. Another Benin player's injured on the floor. 7 minutes of injury time. These guys are taking the mick. Ellen, big up Ellen. These guys are taking the piss. 7 minutes. All I've seen is players on the deck laying down. Big up Ellen. I'll try my best. Here come Egypt though on the attack. My goodness. You do it to yourself. You do. That's what really is. You do it to yourself. Just you. You and no one else. You do it to yourself. I do it to myself. Here comes Egypt. I'm a sacrificial lamb today. Funny enough, Egypt wear red, white, and black. They play like Man United sometimes. Well played, Benin. Can they win the game, guys? Can Benin put up one of the big shocks? It'll be one of the biggest shocks, guys, if they manage to pull it off. If they manage to pull it, it'll be one of the big shocks. There we go. Egypt on the right-hand side now. No free kick. No free kick, guys. Egypt are pushing for, they're pressing for that winner. Is someone going to take the risk? I don't think so. Throw into Benin on the near side, guys. Throw into Benin on the near side. Well, they're definitely going for it. We've got 2 minutes of injury time to go in this game. 2 minutes of injury time. Nearly from Egypt. Thank you, everyone who stayed with me. Really appreciate you. Thank you, everyone. Big up, Ellen. Yeah, we got each other. We got the Man United community. That's what we need, you know, the Man United community. Oh, that's the tough one for getting the well controlled by the keeper. Thank you, Jamie. Cheers, mate. Yeah, don't forget to like, guys. Very important for the algorithms and stuff. Big up yourself, Jamie. Thank you. Benin are the ones attacking at the moment. It's 5 seconds of normal time to go. And that's full time, guys. It's 1-1. It's finished 1-1 between Benin and Egypt, guys. It's all square, guys. Benin have got the draw. 1-1 between Benin. Big up, Darren. This will be extra time. This game will be extra time, guys. Big up everyone in the stream. Hope you're all doing well. Thank you so much for joining me. I will be carrying on. Guys, will it go to penalties? Will it go to penalties? Will this go to penalties? Better be a little bit of entertaining. It'd be entertaining, guys. It's always entertaining, a good old penalty. When it's not your team, it's always good entertainment, penalties. Come on, guys. We're here together, guys. We're here together for the watch. We're waiting for this extra time to start, guys. Let's get it moving. Let's get it moving, dog. Let's get it moving. Hope you're all well, guys. Hope you're all well. Let's get it started in here. Let's get it started in here. Let's get it started in here. Let's get it started. Running. Here we go, guys. Come on. I don't think my 3-3 was that far off. I did predict 3-3 for this game, guys. I don't think it was that far off. I think I did all right. You know what I mean? You know, 1-1 is not far off, is it? 1-1's not far off. Yeah. Let's do this, guys. Come on. Get the vibes up. Get the vibes up. It was a poor miss in that game by Mohamed Salah. There was a poor miss there. Don't forget to smash that like, guys. Subscribe to the channel if you're new, if you don't mind. That'd be great if you like what you see, if you like what you hear. Thank you so much, guys. Really appreciate that. Big up everyone, guys, in the stream. Much love to you all. We're about to kick off the first half of extra time, guys. The first half of extra time. The first 15 minutes of extra time. Come on. Come on, guys. We're ready for the first half of extra time, guys. Kickoff is about to occur. Guys. Benin will be kicking off the first half of extra time, guys. Benin will kick off the first half of extra time. It's 10 o'clock at night where I am. This game should be finished soon. Here we go, guys. We're ready for the first half of extra time. Hope you're all doing well. Welcome to the stream, guys. Welcome to the AFCON 2025 watch along between Benin and Egypt. Last 16. Hope you're all doing well, guys. Hope you're enjoying the stream. Hope everything is blessed with you guys. Thank you so much for joining me today. Really appreciate it. Of course, all day long. Absolute legends. Yeah, we're just chilling out. We're waiting for a penalty shootout. That's what we're waiting for. Waiting for a penalty shootout. I honestly, guys, I'm going to be honest. I think they should scrap overtime. I think if anything should be scrapped, it's overtime. Extra time, sorry. I think they should scrap extra time. I just never feel like anything good comes from extra time. I just feel like it just prolongs it a little bit, and teams are just looking not to lose. Cross comes in from Egypt. I do think there's going to be a winner in this extra time. I've got a feeling this one, not like the other game. I think there's going to be a winner in this extra time. I do feel like there's going to be a winner in this. Big up, everyone. That's a poor ball. Egypt are not going to score like that. Definitely not. They're not going to score like that, guys. Absolutely not. Thanking everyone who's joined me today, of course. Really appreciate you. Come on, guys. Can United do the business? Not United. One of these teams. United will do the business on Wednesday with the interim. Handball. It is handball. No. Free kick to Egypt here. Free kick to Egypt. Just put my phone. I'll be back. She would Velveta. Big up everyone. Thank you for holding on. We are holding on together. Egypt with the ball. Nicely controlled there. Nicely controlled. Oh, that's brilliant. And he gave away the ball. The hard bit, he gave away the ball, Salah. Yeah, World Cup's going to be very interesting, though. I'm looking forward to it. The times are going to be mad. I don't know if I can do every game. Otherwise, I'll be like an owl probably if I do every game for the watch along for the World Cup. Probably have to pick and choose. It's unfortunate, isn't it? You know, but it is what it is. But I'm going to try my best to do all of them. Here come Egypt on the attack. It's going to go out for a goal kick. Salah, it doesn't. I look at Salah. Salah never plays well for Egypt, does he? He never plays well for Egypt. I never see him playing well for Egypt. Here in Morocco, of course, this is where the AFCON is occurring. Here in Morocco, of course, guys. We're waiting for that penalty shootout. That's what we want, guys. We want a penalty shootout. You might as well give it a penalty shootout. That's what we need. Oh, he went for the first time shot, the Benin star. He's going on. Oh, that's going to be a free. No, he won the ball. He went for the free kick there. And this is Egypt on the counter. Here they go. On the counter. Cross comes in. No. Benin have defended extremely well in this game, guys. Very impressed with the way they defended. Some of the defending in this tournament has been quite good. Oh, poor ball from Egypt there. It's going to go out for a goal kick. It's out for a goal kick, guys. Don't forget to smash a like, guys, if you don't mind. Don't forget to subscribe. Who's going to take this one, guys? Egypt or Benin? Who's going to take it? $75 attacks from Egypt, 58 from Benin. Big up you legends, those who stay with me, absolute legends. Thank you. Can we get a winner in this game, guys? Is there going to be a winner in this game? Oh, poor shot. Poor shot in the end. That was a poor shot in the end. That was a poor shot in the end. Benin won, Egypt won. Egypt took the lead. Benin equalized late. Very similar to the Tunisia game, to be honest. And it's in. What a header. And it's Yasser, the number 6, who has scored for Egypt here, guys. Egypt are taking a lead. Egypt have taken a lead. They are 2-1 up, guys. Great header there from Yasser. Brilliant header. They are 2-1 up. Egypt are 2-1 up, guys. Now Benin have it all to do. It was unmarked. It was a great header. Goalkeeper could have done better there. I feel like the goalkeeper could have done a little bit better there, but unfortunately, the looping header just, he mistimed it, the goalkeeper. Oh, it's a great header, though. You've got to give credit to the header. It was a great header, guys. It was a great header. And it doesn't look like we're going to get our penalty shootout. Goodness me. Egypt probably think, why the hell did you do that? Make us go all the way to extra time. If you're going to do that and defend like that. Free kick to Benin here. They've got all to do now in this game, guys. Big up everyone. Don't forget to smash a like, guys. Subscribe to the channel. Thank you, guys. Benin now. Got it all to do. Can they do something, Benin? No, not like that. They're not. Can they get an equalizer here? Long ball. 6 minutes of the first half of extra time. 2-1 to Egypt. Courtesy of Yasser, the number 6, with a looping header. A good header, to be fair. It was a looping header, but a good header. Benin win the ball back here. Nice little bit of play. Big up everyone's joined me today. Really appreciate you. You absolute warriors. Big up everyone. Oh. Tackle. Good tackle there. Tackle there. Yellow card for the Benin player. Big up everyone, guys. Don't forget to smash a like on the way in. It looks like Egypt are going to be going to the quarterfinals as we stand. They are 2-1 up, guys. 2-1 up as we stand. I'm absolutely shattered, guys. Don't know. I just can't see Benin getting anything from this game. I mean, I hope I'm wrong. You know, it'd be nice to them to to equalise, get it to a penalty shootout. So a little bit of recap, guys. Manchester United have parted ways with RUBEN AMORIM. RUBEN AMORIM will no longer be Manchester United manager. Darren Fletcher is taking over on an interim basis, guys. Just to let you guys know, a little update. If you haven't already heard, guys, if you haven't already heard. Bit of urgency from Benin here. We're looking at the first half of extra time, guys. Long throw comes in. And it's going to be another throw for Benin. Throw comes in again. Another long throw. Ooh. Long kick. Who's your money on, guys? Egypt or Benin? Egypt look like they're going to win this. I can't see any other result. I can't see Benin doing anything unless it's a set piece or something. See Egypt getting another one. Spirited, very good display from Benin, however. Good congratulations on the display. It was a good display. I do like the look of that header, though. It was a good header. Was a good header. Yeah, Benin were appealing for a penalty there. I don't think you're going to get a penalty for that, mate. Of course, Egypt are the dominant force in Africa in regards to how many times they've won the African nations. I think they won it 7 times. Pretty impressive. They will have another 15 minutes of the half. We're getting it up to half time now in the first period of extra time, guys. Probably 1 minute. At least he stayed there, Beef Bully. Yeah, it's good for Man United. If Benin are coming forward here, there's been a distinct lack of quality in this game, I would say. For both sides, a distinct lack of quality. Not the best game in the world. I think 2 teams that were cancelling themselves out a little bit, I would say. Both cancelling themselves out. 1 minute of this first period of extra time, guys. Injury time of extra time. 1 minute. Benin are playing a lot better, although Egypt are sitting back a little bit. Half-time, extra time, guys. 2-1 to Egypt. Half-time in extra time. So we go on to the second period of extra time, guys. Courtesy of Yasser, the number 6, scoring for Egypt. This has been the day of the defenders, guys. 2-1, guys. 2-1. Oh, I'm knackered. 2-1 to Egypt. Let's get this second half going. So they're claiming handball from, yeah, that was an accident. You can't give handball for that. You can't give handball for that. Well, this is 15 minutes, make or break for Benin. They have to do something, guys. If they're going to stay in this tournament and get to the quarterfinal, they have to do something. It's make or break, guys. 15 minutes to go. Or they're out. And Egypt will be advancing to the quarterfinal. Big up, Bobby. Legend, mate. So we're in the second half, second period of extra time. A lot of the Benin players have got cramp. Roche's on the floor. He's got cramp. There you go, guys. Have it. Have it, guys. Have it. It's my lucky charm. Hasn't been lucky recently, though. But, yeah. We're about to kick off the second half of extra time, guys. The second half of extra time. We're about to kick off extra time. They're very slow at getting these games kicked off. Come on. The bird's eye view on the stadium, it looks like the Heineken advert. You know, when you go to Champions League and you see that the bird's eye view goes to the Heineken advert, you know. I'll take that off. Probably going to fall off sooner or later. Here we go. Second half, second period of extra time, guys. 2-1 to Egypt. We're ready. We're ready for this, guys. Make or break for Benin. Make or break for Benin, guys. Hi, Kenan. I doubt it, Kenyon. I doubt it. I doubt they're true, mate. Can't see how they'd be true. Although I prefer Ole Gunnar Solskjaer to Darren Fletcher. You know. Just the problem with Ole Gunnar Solskjaer is too nice for a manager, especially at Man United. It will get you results initially, but he's not aggressive enough to take you over the line to win a trophy. That's the thing. Good little bit of play there from Benin. Nice defensive work. Good passing out from the back. If they score from this, my goodness me. Oh, that's a bit extreme. That pass from the number 20. Bit of an extreme. Yeah, Kenyon, he's not aggressive enough to be the manager of Man United. Man United need someone who's a disciplinarian, who. But at the same time, Ineos won't want that. They would want someone soft that they can control. Do you know what I mean? And we will never win like that, That's like what they're saying, head coach. Free kick to Egypt. Yellow card for the number 4. Free kick to Egypt. 13 minutes of this game to go. Egypt are winning 2-1. Can Benin get back into the game, guys? Can they do it? It's a shame when people leave this tournament. Football's cruel like that, but you know, I think Benin have done all right. They've done all right. Just not dangerous enough. I wouldn't say their attacking play has been good enough. I think that's the overall overriding feeling about this knockout stage. The attacking play has been awful so far. Yeah, it's been non-existent. I think people are too scared to lose. You know, and that's what happens, you know. If you're scared to lose, you're not going to win. You know, simple as that. Right, we've got 11 minutes, guys, of the game. Big up everyone staying with me. Don't forget to smash a like on the video, you legends. Thank you so much. Don't forget to do that for me. If you guys can do that for me, fantastic. So throw into Benin on the near side. Olatan, the number 18, he's been playing. He's played all right today. Man United have no players for Egypt and no players for Benin. Of course, it is Cameroon against Morocco in the quarterfinal of the AFCON on Friday, guys. I will be doing a watch along. It is Ahmad and then Mazrui together, guys. One of them will be going home. Free kick to Benin in a very dangerous position, guys. A very dangerous position. Yeah, it's a little bit harsh, but can Benin do something here? Can they equalize? Can Benin equalize, guys? $25 yards out. 25, 30 yards out. About that. So one of the players are going to be taking a free kick. It looks like number 18 will be taking it. It's going to be taking it with a right footer from the left. So see what happens. 9 minutes to go, guys. 9 minutes to go. Plus injury time of extra time. Should have took it first time. He done an indirect. He passed it, and it's a goal kick. Should have took it first time. I don't know why he did that. Why did he do that? My goodness me. Should have shot it first time. After all that anticipation, he hits the defense. Been indirect. They have to be more inventive, though, Benin, if they're going to get back into this game. Otherwise, they are going home. Benin are going home. Otherwise, in a few minutes, guys, we've got 8 minutes of this game to go, of second period of extra time. 8 minutes. Come on. Come on, Benin. You can get that equalizer, right? Get that equalizer. Make it interesting. Let's get to a penalty shootout. That's what we want. Come on. Back with a Benin player. Given away by Egypt here. They've won it back, though. Benin have got to be more urgent here. They've got to try and get that ball forward. Too much passing there. They need something to go. They need to get players in the box. Players in the box. Get the players in the box. No. They're playing around too much. Need to get that ball in the box. Get the ball in the box. Close. I know what they're trying to do. A little intricate passing there. But they need to try and do something more route one. I don't trust that goalkeeper of Egypt. I think they need to shoot at him a little bit more. Oh, nobody in there. Nobody in there. Cleared away. Free kick to Egypt. 5 minutes or so to go, guys, in this game. In this AFCON last 16 encounter between Egypt and Benin, guys. 2-1 to Egypt. Big up everyone who's joined me today on his long watch along on my full stream today. I'm a bit shattered today. Here they come. That guy's bursting out from midfielder, defender. Well played. Oh, he tried to get it. If that went past the first man, that would have been a chance for Benin. Oh, straight at the keeper. Straight at the keeper. Throw into Egypt on the near side. They're in the driver's seat, guys. They're 2-1 up, guys. They're ready to get to the African Nations quarterfinals again. Of course, the record holders of the African Nations Cup, of course, is Egypt. 7 times winners. And the shot well over the bar. Well over the bar. 3 minutes to go, guys. Of normal time, of second half of extra time. 3 minutes to go. Free kick to Benin. They've got to do something, Benin, here. They've got to try and hoof that ball into the box or something. Try and get an equalizer. Big up everyone who stayed up with me, guys. Really appreciate you, guys. We are getting close to 11 p.m. here in the UAE. Thank you so much, everyone who's joined me today. Absolute diamonds in the mud. Big up everyone. So who do you take as interim manager? At the moment, I don't know, mate. Right now, Ruud van Nistelrooy, Eric Cantona, David Beckham, someone like that. Someone like, a name, give us that little bit of a boost. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer is good as an interim. But I don't want us falling for that same mistake where Ole Gunnar Solskjaer and we end up giving him another contract, a full-time contract and stuff like that, A yellow card for number 7 from Benin, guys. We got under 2 minutes to go here in this African Nations last 16 encounter. Benin will hold their heads up high, though. They played very well today. They played very well. Mohamed is coming on the number 11 for Egypt. Wasting a bit of time here. And Omar Mamouche is coming off. Mamouche, of course, is the Manchester City player. Hasn't really done anything, to be honest. Nothing special. Right, we've got a few seconds left, guys. It's 2-1 to Egypt. Benin have got to do something special here. But Egypt are the ones with the ball at the moment. In the Benin half. He crosses it. Cleared. $20 seconds to go, guys. 20 seconds to go. Big spaces open up here. Egypt got a chance. Chance. Oh, over the bar. Close. From number 8. He looks a decent player, that one. The number 8. Number 8 does look a decent player. His name's Emen Ashur. Are you sure? Emen Ashur. Definitely sure. He seems like a good player. Sal, this Flex guy is a United fan. He was talking bullshit about AMORIM. Sal, this Flex guy is he's not a Man United fan, really. No, he's not, mate. He's not a Man United fan. He's not. I'll tell you that right now. 3 minutes of added time, guys, in the second half period of extra time. 3 minutes of added time, guys. We got. It's 1 minute of that's already gone. So we've got 2 minutes of that left, guys. 2 minutes of injury time. Egypt are making another change. They're bringing on the defensive change. The number 4 looks like he's coming on. Abdul Magood is coming on, guys. The number 4, he looks like he's coming on. Hossam Abdul Magood. Flex is a cousin of Robbie O2. He used to be a DJ, and also, he was a foul DJ, Beef Bully. That's one thing for certain. I was actually in the music industry 20 years, never heard of him. What a name, Flex. Such a cliche name, innit? But I don't know if he's a cousin of Robbie, but yeah, definitely they're connected to each other. One thing's for certain, they were given their platform, they didn't earn it. No, you don't need, Nicky, it's best not, him. It's best not to know him. It's just going to annoy you. It's one of them other ones, Ruben AMORIM outers, Guys, we're into the last 30 seconds. Benin have got a throw in on the near side. It's going to be a long throw for Benin. They're going to throw it in. Everyone needs to get in that box now. I don't want to see anyone else. Everyone needs to get into that box for Benin. Everyone needs to get into that box for Benin, guys. And no, it's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. Chance for Egypt. He's clean through. And it's a brilliant finish. And Egypt are through. They've scored the third goal. It's 3-1, guys. Great finish, that one. Unbelievable finish. Great finish. 3-1 to Egypt, guys. Unlucky for Benin. A little bit harsh. A little bit harsh for Benin, but you know what? They tried to score, didn't they? They tried to score the third. It was Mohamed Salah with the goal, guys. A great goal for Salah. A great goal. It was a great finish. They played well, Kenny. Now they had to push forward for that goal, and that should be that, guys. It's a brilliant finish from Salah. Yeah, showed his quality there. Showed his quality there. Experience does matter a lot in this tournament. Yeah, exactly, Kenny. In every tournament, they've got players around the world, isn't it? You know what I mean? And that's the thing. Benin really haven't. Absolutely. So that should be that, guys. It does look like it's Egypt. Yeah, of course it is. It's Egypt to be going to the quarterfinal. Carragher hate watch fouled. Yeah, exactly. Guys, this game is over. Waiting for the final whistle to go. Congratulations, Benin. Good performance in the tournament. Well done, guys. Brought Egypt all the way to the end, guys, of extra time. And it is full time, guys. Egypt have won by 3-1, guys. 3-1. Egypt have won this game, guys. Fair play to Benin. Had a good game. A very pragmatic game in some parts, but it did alive in some periods of the game, guys. Egypt win 3-1, guys. They will be going to the quarterfinals, guys. It's getting tasty. It's getting a little bit tasty. Some of the big games are going to be coming up very, very soon, guys. Guys, thank you so much for joining me for this watch along. I am going to bed. It is late here. But, guys, I will be back for Breaking Dawn early in the morning, Breaking Dawn in just for you guys to bring you the latest managerial news and stuff like that, guys. But so, guys, thank you so much. Have a great evening. Enjoy yourself. Egypt go through to the quarterfinals. There you go, guys. Fair play to Benin, though. Big shout out to them. Take it easy, guys. Have a good one. I'm Sal Warner. It's the Watch Along. Egypt 3, Benin 1. Take it easy, guys. Peace.